Warning. Don't listen if it's a podcast you want. This is a Chumcast. Just your basic gabfest among chums. A little news, some entertainment, an annoying opinion or two, and, if you're lucky, maybe even a chuckle.
They've done studies, 60% of the time it works every time.
So it's time to buckle up. Whetstone Entertainment, in association with Is Chill Productions, presents Don't Listen, a basic Chumcast. And here are your hosts, Big Red and the Shebs.
Remember, everyone, just don't be yourselves.
Showtime.
Go time.
Fire it up, Big Red, Season 4 Grand Finale.
Finally the finale.
Thank God the season is over.
Come on, now touch me, babe.
Nice song. There you go.
Don't you know that I am not afraid? I think I sound better than Jim Morrison.
I think actually you do. That was actually very good.
So everybody out there, the three crickets that are listening to the Chumcast, you've been warned. It's the Don't Listen Basic Chumcast, and we're running a little bit low on the awesome sauce today. So it's season finale time. We're probably going to have to reach down to the areas of the depths of deep down to find the real magic that we know we both have.
Yes.
Deep inside of us somewhere.
I'm reaching right now.
Big toe, elbow. It's somewhere.
Okay.
All right. So we got a big show, right? It's the finale.
It's the finale. This is going to be the best show of Season 4. Yes.
No, it's going to be the best show in the world.
Stick around. This is great.
I mean, aren't we bringing in John Bon Jovi?
Yes, Bon Jovi should be here, along with, John Bon Jovi, along with Tico Torres, yes.
And I also heard that Pam Anderson is going to show her beep.
I don't think she's going to show up, but she did say possible.
For reals, we do have a WTF, a What the Fuck Power Poll today. That makes it a pretty special finale.
That's going to be fun.
We're going to Crazy Town. That's coming up a little bit later.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be the Pony Express.
Oh, again? Okay.
That was Crazy Town.
All right.
Holla, by the way. We got Holla coming up.
We got some DMs.
We got some doggone DMs what we got.
I think it's funny. They put you in a bad mood today. That's kind of funny.
They did put me in a bad mood. I got a little sensitive.
You got a little sensitive on that.
A little butthurt. What else we got? We got
more cowbell, baby.
And the Booyah, the Boom Shakalaka.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What are we doing with more cowbell today? What is the deal? Where's Rachel, by the way?
Well, she's right there. She's coming right now.
Behind me.
So it was the number one songs of the 80s that sucked ass, and you made sure that we put the word sucked ass in there.
Yeah, because I think Whitney Houston was on there one too many times.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So anything special going on for the finale?
No. Well.
Oh no! Besides John and Sambora and Pam Anderson, we got nothing else.
Well, before we do On This Day in History, we are in the Pacifica Pier Studios.
That's right.
That is our sponsorship, and it was very interesting because we're late in July right now. Just a couple days from releasing this episode here.
Vacation time.
It's vacation time for the Don't Listen Chumcast. The studio, interesting enough, the studio name was on the board since the beginning of the season, and in early June, the Pacifica Pier collapsed.
Booyah!
And was a big news story, especially here locally.
You know how that happened?
How did it happen?
Jaws got the old fisherman guys were trying to get Jaws, and he came in and broke the whole thing. Jaws was not playing around.
Well, that be it may.
It may.
So Ischill and Rachel were actually kind of advising, maybe we, just, what did we talk about then, kind of thing. And
the psychobabble.
If you can't use the pier now, why kind of promote it or talk about it? And we were thinking about trying to change the studio name. And you and I said, we can talk about the pier, the history, and what happened, and then hopefully it gets rebuilt. So let's see what happens.
That was mostly you. I think I wanted to change it to what was that porn theater? The Laurel Porn Theater was my idea for $1.
You want to do Hillcrest? You want to do the juvie of the peninsula, juvie facility?
Yeah, they have dungeons.
I know, right? But
yeah.
Now we stuck with Pacifica Pier for for this.
Pacifica Pier was a great time, but I think it was just a matter of time. Like I have friends and stuff that go out there and crab, and people really make a big deal about that. But it's normally pretty foul weather. There's a lot of fog.
It's fog.
Rainy going on for like 2 crabs. I could have pulled those out of my pubes.
I was surprised that the piece that collapsed was right at the very beginning, wasn't the main part of the pier, but it was built in 1973. It's not that old. So it was a bit surprising when it did came down. You know that, and it's funny how they were talking about it, how it really wasn't about being a tourist attraction the way it became.
Of course not. It was for fishermen.
Yeah, it was for fishermen and stuff, and crabbing and that kind of stuff. But it really became a place that expanded to people watching people fish, and then going out and whale watching.
That's right.
When the migration occurs, you go out and you're able to get right up there. So it's.
I'm not going in that water. There's way too many Jaws. Creatures out there.
No, and again, it's known for
being rough,
like the sneaker waves and stuff. People try to go down there, and people get swept out. And it happens quite a bit. So anyway, it's
and there's nothing good to eat in that little cafe.
And wasn't it? It was built like on top of a sewer line. There's that sewer line that was there, and it's not like you go there to go to the beach, but you go there to see big waves
and to try and catch some crabs that didn't come out of your pubes.
And the salmon. I used to go there in high school with a buddy who loved to fish for salmon. I wasn't a big fisherman, but
really, there's salmon out there?
There's salmon. Yeah.
Salmon in the ocean?
Yeah, go figure, right?
What are they doing out there?
And remember, you can't overhead cast there, so you had to kind of cast from under the pier. It's a different type of casting, but people would always look around for a cop and then.
It's a certain type of casting, and there's a certain amount of foul play going on out there too. Quite a few people have a few cocktails out there, and quite a few people are smoking the bunk Mexican reefer out there too.
Oh,
cheap bunk dime bags.
Yeah. All in an aura of fish smell. Yeah.
And I do believe, does that thing ever close, the pier? Does it ever close? Did they ever clear it out, or do people? Do the homeless live there?
You mean back when it was open?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think it closed at sunset. I think.
You don't know. I can see it in your eyes.
No, I think it did close. It had hours.
What's it gonna take to get you to do a little magical research?
Well, it's not my job.
Oh, yes, it is.
I just sit here and just contribute off the top of my head. That's kind of what I do.
So is that all we got for the pier?
Well, it really became a tourist attraction. I think it fit well with the downtown. I had been out there several times, actually fairly recently before the pier piece collapsed. And I think it's, it was a really nice place to be able to go. And
it became popular.
Yeah, it was very popular.
Right? Especially with those locals that live down there. For people who are outside of the area here on the coast of Northern California, Pacifica is really a rustic kind of throwback old school beach town, right?
Yeah.
With the pier, the water is cold. There's a lot of whales out there. There's a lot of great white sharks out there. There's a lot to be seen when you get out there on that pier, right? That's authentic.
Yeah, and then around it, some hiking trails and that kind of stuff around this kind of small beachy town type of thing. And again, it's just north of Half Moon Bay, which is has its own characteristics for surf, and that's where Mavericks is and that kind of stuff. So it's I think it's a very
God bless.
It was very, very, very unique. And then if you go south to Half Moon Bay, remember there's the Taco Bell Cantina there, which they serve alcohol, so you can get your Taco Supreme and Burrito
and
Supreme
lettuce. They have some lettuce.
Not lettuce right now.
Nice diarrhea lettuce.
Not right now. But anyway, Pacifica Pier, we decided to keep it, and cheers to. Let's hope it's probably about $25 million. They're trying to. It's going to cost to fix it. That's way beyond what they can afford, and I don't understand this. It's a separate issue. We live in Silicon Valley. There's all these billionaires here. This is the type of stuff. Something like this happens that, like Mark Zuckerberg, just fucking pony up $25 million.
Oh yeah.
Just help some things every now and then. You could just step in so easily, and it just ends up being silent. And this is such an iconic piece that's so important to the peninsula, so important to the people of Pacifica. that you could really make an impact and improve and really help your image. But again, the Silicon Valley remains silent. So.
Zuckerberg doesn't read the room. Now, I would not hit up on Zuckerberg. He's too busy buying up Maui. He is a Harvard boy. So he's from the East Coast. He's not even from this area.
It's just there's
Doesn't
things
care.
there's things that people can do. Their headquarters are in this community, and there's things that they could do. I don't understand why
We don't need to understand. We just need to understand that it was good back in the day.
yeah.
The pier in Pacifica was good times.
So we're here, Pacifica Pier Studios.
All I need-
Season 4.
All I need right now.
Episode-
Shut up for a second. Shut up. All I need right now
Mm.
is a Taco Bell soft taco. Like, I just want the soft taco with extra lettuce. Can we do that?
Yeah. If we can broadcast live from your bathroom 2 days later.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy. It would be so good going down
There you go.
and coming out.
There you go. But we're off and running, Big Red.
Yeah, this is the finale. We got Go-Car. Go-Car is one of the sponsors. I think they're sponsoring more cowbell today. And it's going to be fun. I think we can. I'm still waiting for Pam Anderson to get here.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. There we go. Otherwise,
Are you gonna say anything to these people?
Yeah. So before we kind of get into this, I'd like to thank Whetstone Entertainment. Michael and Doug, as always, are here. Well,
You're
Doug,
fired.
Doug, not every time, but Michael and Doug are here. And from Is Chill, we got Evan, Marcio. Over there's Eric. Ryan is in town, so Ryan is here. He's just observing. He's not really working here.
He's eating.
Yep. We got Charlie. Constantine is here. He hasn't been around for a while.
No, I don't even recognize him anymore with that haircut.
Almost like the full crew here. And then, of course, Rachel sitting next to you, feeding you all the information. But thank you guys for a great season 4, and let's knock this episode out. Oh, and by the way,
I thought we were cut. We were done right there.
No, we're not done right there.
I'm ready. School's out for summer, bro. I'm ready for a vacation.
No, we're not done. We got to go do on this day in history. We got that coming up.
Well, I would like to cut that out and just school's out. Let's go do some vacation, some staycation.
It's important for everybody to know that this season, in case you hadn't noticed, we've done 6 full episodes, and then did 6 fast lanes, which is a mix mash. So 12 episodes, but 6 are full episodes. 6 are short segments that are specifically dedicated to one topic, and that's kind of what Whetstone wanted to try to give people a little different choices of content and content length. So that's what seasons is being all about.
And we know who's in charge.
Marge is in charge.
Marge is large, and she's in charge. And Random Variety is our jam.
That's right. So we're going to go. We're ready for On This Day in History, I think, right?
Okay, On This Day in History is being brought to you today by our friends at Vinyl Solution Records.
On this day in history.
So it was back on this day in 1965. Sonny and Cher took I Got You Babe. Not UB40, it was Sonny and Cher. 1965. I Got You Babe, and it landed number 1 on the top of the music charts.
Wow. From my memory, they really didn't come in until the 70s where they had their specials. So after that, but they were the quintessential, couple, famous couple, got married at a young age, had success, and again, all of it was Sonny Bono. And then, of course, the divorce and the ability to still work together at times.
Well,
so
Sonny,
it was interesting.
Sonny's been dead for quite a while. Didn't he get in a skiing accident?
Like everybody, it's his head.
Wasn't it in Tahoe?
Yeah, or Mammoth or somewhere, right? Going down a slope and lose control, and your noggin goes into a tree.
He got a lot of bad publicity after that, right? Remember, he became like the mayor of somewhere.
He was the mayor of Palm Springs, right, for a while.
Did he become a congressman or anything?
He was a congressman. Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was. He had a whole second act after his lounge days with Cher, and Cher just took off like a banshee, right? Especially you come back into the 80s, and here she is in those skimpy outfits, turning back time like nobody's business.
Yeah, dude. Sonny's been gone for a long time, but Cher may have been my first celebrity crush.
Really?
Yeah, I remember sitting on the floor and we had a bunch of albums, vinyl albums, and I would go through the albums and just look at the artwork. And I remember just sitting there on the floor, just staring at the at Cher's Half-Breed album cover forever. She was, she's on a horse and she's wearing like the whole Indian headset and nothing else. Amazing. I was like slobbering on myself when I was like 4. I was like, oh my God. And it was Half-Breed was the name of that album.
I just remember when they started having their kind of variety hour in the 70s on television, and their stage was very reflective of, it had a lot of circles and globes. So it was just kind of I always thought a unique setup back in the 70s. And they, and Cher with that really long hair.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Really long hair. And
beautiful
and
dark
then
skin.
they would bring was it Chastity, right? Their little girl at the time.
Mm-hmm. A girl at the time.
At the girl at the time who transitioned later on in life, but she would come out and she was adorable, and people invited them into the living rooms.
So Cher must be ancient. She must be completely like 900 years old. I mean, I know I am. So she's at least lapped me a couple different times. And like you said, the Sonny and Cher show was really family time. It was appointment TV that was the Sonny and Cher show, right? It was called the Sonny and Cher show.
Yeah.
And hasn't Cher dated just about every bachelor there is in show business?
I think she has a repertoire.
And what is she clocking in at 96? Is she 96 years old yet?
I don't know. She's something. Yeah.
Look that up. I want to tell you this. She is, hand me that. That one right there. Okay, so she has actually it's on the back of this. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, so she has dated every single bachelor in show business. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, was he legal?
Yeah.
How old is Cher?
79.
Damn.
Born in 1946.
Damn, she still looks doable. Look at her.
Well, she's had some work.
Of course she's had some. She's had a work every other Wednesday.
She's 79 along with Dolly Parton.
Ooh. What would you do if you had a threesome with Dolly and Cher? Oh, you'd be scared. You'd be very scared.
I would turn back time, as always.
I would take full advantage and be a 2-pump chump.
There you go.
So, yeah, you turn back time. That's her big song, right?
Love that song. Yeah.
Tom Cruise. I'm wondering if Tom Cruise was even legal when he was dating her. He must have been.
I know. The Chumcast has previously, I think in season 1, posed that question.
Gene Simmons.
Okay.
From Kiss. She spent some time with them.
He liked the ladies.
A lot of them. And Greg Allman. Didn't she marry him?
Yes.
She married Greg Allman.
Yes.
Dude. You seen that guy?
Yeah. He's not very tall.
I don't know what kind of look that is.
He's kind of like a Charles Manson with blonde hair look, isn't it?
Exactly.
Kind of, right?
I love the Allman Brothers. I love the band, but dude, he is scary, man. Anyone else? Can you think of anyone? Oh, your boy, Richie Sambora.
Richie, yeah. When they played Giant Stadium back during the New Jersey tour, Cher was there backstage, caught on some B-roll footage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was she looking good?
Yeah, she looked like she was doing the music video to Turn Back Time.
Was Richie drunk?
No, he looked very normal.
Oh, it must have been way back.
He looked,
I think he sleeps with a bottle, bro.
I think after the show, I think he was doing okay.
So the other one that she dated is David Geffen. And by the way, David Geffen is so seriously 100% gay. But I read that she dated him right after. He was the guy that she got together with right after she divorced Sonny. And I don't know about that. It does not sound legit. But I will tell you that David Geffen runs the music industry. He came from the 70s where he ran the Eagles and bands like that, all those bands, Crosby, Stills and Nash and all those bands. And he runs the music industry in Hollywood. He and Spielberg are big players in Hollywood.
Well, there you go.
So maybe she got some action out of him, but he is definitely gay.
I'm telling
100%.
I remember seeing a picture of her and Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer was her boy too.
I think that was it. I don't know if this was set up or if it was all natural, but Sonny and Cher reunited on The Late Show with David Letterman decades ago. and he got them to sing "Babe, I Got You, Babe" with Paul Schaefer and the Late Show Band.
Nice.
But I think that was the last time they ever did that together. I mean, that's you can find that video on YouTube and stuff like that. But that was again, "I Got You, Babe." That was a song they were known for, and clearly had the flavor of the '60s where it was sung.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was so long ago, but it was back on this day in 1965, the way back. Sonny and Cher took the #1 spot on the music charts with their hit song #1, "I Got You, Babe." On this day in history has been presented by Vinyl Solution Records.
Turn off, walk away, and don't look back.
This is a blatant threat to our democracy. Don't listen.
People, are you ready? Are you ready?
Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and let's get stupid.
Welcome back. It is the Don't Listen Chumcast, where random variety is our jam. I'm Big Red. He's the Shebs. Thanks for joining us. We want you to stick around because we're going to Crazy Town. We're going to holla at you. We got a power poll. We call that the What the Fuck Power Poll. We're going back to the 80s for more cowbell. We're going to talk about the #1 songs of the 80s that sucked. But right now it's time to get into the Booyah and the Boom Shakalaka, and it's being brought to you by Fernando's Mexican Restaurants.
Oh yeah, the booyah and the boom shakalaka.
All right, Rachel's got the bowl. There you go.
Good job.
See,
Very proud of you.
You want to.
Unleash the haters?
Yeah, there you go.
Namaste for life?
There you go. All right, what you got?
Let's celebrate the love handles and the man boobs.
That's all me, baby.
Come here.
There you go.
Come here.
Feel
I
that.
Need, I
Feel
need
that.
to be petted. Okay, so the Booyah and the Boom Shakalaka, we're talking about the fact that we are all connected. I think this is something that...
Really? Another kind of emotional segment?
I think this is important because we're not all aware of how connected we are, right? But all of us humans here that populate this place, this little crazy world that we call Earth, we are all connected. And here's the question. Like, what if we were all made very aware of this? Like, it was, like lived in our consciousness on the daily, that we knew that no matter what, we were all connected. We are all connected. So instead of all these other crazy things that we think about all the time, our base consciousness, our base awareness, everywhere from the time we got out of bed in the morning until the time we went back to bed at night, our base consciousness would be telling us we are all connected. We are completely aware of our connection to this earth, to the soil, the plants, the sun, the moon, the stars, the air, and of course, each other. So researching and writing about nature, like when we did the segments on the animals, like the mammals, we did the wolves. The wolves kind of triggered me because this kind of taught me a little bit about connectivity. Wolves are actually a lot like us. Like they have packs, which are like families. They have the one-man wolf packs or the lone wolves, and their communication styles are so very similar to human communication styles. It's like the same thing with the whales and the chimpanzees, right? And it really kind of just changes the way that it made me feel inside, to be simply aware of the fact that everything that is on this earth or around this earth is completely connected. It's actually, I'll be honest, it's kind of a warm feeling that just being aware and just being conscious of the fact that we are all connected. That change, by the way, is actually really possible. Like, we can become more aware of how connected we are just through being conscious. Like, get it, Shebs? Like, every day you roll out of bed and you're like, oh, okay, we're all connected. So everything is connected. The air, the water, everything, these humans, right? So the question comes to mind, and I know this is trippy. I know this is outside the mainstream. I know that this is going to get me side-eyed. I know that, but these are some of the things that go through my fucked up head. So share one of the things, if we know that we're all connected to this earth, one of the things that would change would be we could share the world's resources instead of hoarding them. Like, we could share the power. We could share we could share all the energy and all the electricity, and instead of dominating it, right? Instead of I'm talking about, like, sharing this stuff.
I get it.
Right? Instead of having, like, hoarders dominate all this stuff, like the energy, we could share the food instead of hoarding it and selling it for really expensive and making money off of it. We could share the oil. We could share the air supply, because the bottom line here is that we all need it. Everybody needs the air. Everybody needs the oil. We all need some food, especially you.
Yeah.
Man boobs.
Yeah.
Man boobs and love animals. Do we, but as humans, do we need the power more? Do we need to be dominant more? Is that more of a thing? So I think this world would be a really different place. Like, if you close your eyes and you imagine how it would shift our humanity, it's actually very possible. It's just a shift of our energies and our awareness. That's really all it is. We all come from the same space dust. We depend on the absolute same basic elements for survival. It's all so simple, yet we seem to make our lives on this planet, for everything and everybody here, we make it so ridiculously complex. It's only through connection. The only way that we can give and receive love is through connection. It's strange, in kind of a cool way, how being aware of our universal connection changes the way that we feel. It changes our emotions. It will change the perceptions. It will develop a deeper compassion, a deeper understanding for what is,
I'm telling you,
what us is really all about, right? We're so disconnected at this point, people can't even imagine this.
No, and it's so funny because just what you were just saying here, I thought of two things. Number one, first, the Stardust comment.
Well,
that we all came from Stardust, and that was a question on, I think it was our biology class with Ken Kurtz back at Cromwell High School back in the 80s, and I got it wrong because I thought Stardust. What the hell?
Yeah.
But we all came from Stardust, which I think we all have the same foundation, the same beginnings.
Yeah, connection.
And the other thing that came to mind was back when Voyager 1, that spacecraft that back in the 70s that we launched out of here just to go outside our universe, right? It's going to take decades and decades and decades. It's just going to go off. Carl Sagan.
Oh yeah, the time factor when you go away is weird too.
Carl Sagan said, "Okay, hey NASA, because it got beyond Saturn." He says, "Hey, can we turn it around and look back at Earth and take a picture?" And his point was, what you're going to see is this. It ended up being this called the pale blue dot. Earth is so insignificant.
Yep.
In the solar system. It's looking back from Saturn, it is a speckle in this blackness of space. And every person that ever lived in the history of Earth was on that pale blue dot. And
crazy.
It was just not only to say how really insignificant we are in the grand scheme of things, but we're all on this lifeboat.
Yeah.
and we all, it really puts some things into perspective of what's stupid and what's not when you look at kind of global conflicts.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, we're all on this little dot in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. We are insignificant. That's what's so funny about, they talk about aliens coming to visit. It's like, they would just bypass us. We are.
They probably do every day.
I mean, it's just like, what? You know?
Well, so what I'm driving at here through all this babble is, if we're really conscious and we're really aware of these things that we're pointing out, right? What comes up in your consciousness is very interesting, because if you understand that we're all connected, there's this deeper compassion, there's a deeper understanding, and it makes things like skin color so silly. Like, we spend so much of our lives debating and, oh, he's different from me, he's different than they're different because of their fucking skin color.
Yes.
The skin color. It couldn't become more when you're all connected. Skin color doesn't mean shit.
Hollywood has done this before, but in theory, the one thing that would bring all of us together, even adversaries, people who hate each other, is if there was a common enemy outside from our galaxy.
That's right.
That we would have to defend as a species here on Earth.
We should leave that one to George Lucas.
I'm just saying, they've made some attempts with some movies around, but
that's the truth right there.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's true. So the other things that it kind of makes insignificant are the things like money and cars and mansions. I think that at the core of this, it's about treating each other with love and not with fear, right? So really, to summarize all this babble, I'm talking about rolling out of bed in the morning and having a conscious awareness of the fact that we are all connected. We are connected. We are all the same space dust. We just have different awareness.
And that was
the Booyah and the Boom Shakalaka. And it was brought to you by our friends at Fernando's Mexican Restaurants.
Where's the awesome sauce?
Better press the eject button right now.
People, are you ready? Are you ready?
Just a bunch of time we'll never get back. Don't listen.
Oh yeah, welcome back. It is Mind Virus Central. I'm Big Red. He's the Shebs. It's the Don't Listen Chumcast. Stick around. Coming up, we're going to go to Crazy Town, and we're going to talk about the Pony Express.
Oh yeah, we've skirted the Pony Express before in previous episodes, but this one is about the Pony Express. Eye-opening.
The DMs, holla. And by the way, if you guys are interested, you can follow us on Facebook at Don't Listen Chumcast. You can also DM us if you're following us there. Also, we have a website, don'tlistenchumcast.com. Just contact us and let us know what you think. You can also donate to our cause there. And don't forget the YouTube channel, Don't Listen Chumcast on YouTube.
Oh, all the stuff's there.
All right, so let's get into more cowbell, which is being brought to you today by GoCar.
More cowbell.
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
More hugs and less drugs. Let's embrace the suck and get into the bad songs that made it to number one In the decade of all decades, the 1980s.
There's got to be some bad songs there.
Dude, seriously? I mean, there was a lot of cheese going on in the 80s.
Now, how did we get these songs? Is this your list? Is this a?
I think we had like 4 of these guys make lists. So 4 guys went, and then they gave me the lists, and then we made a composite out of everything that they put together. It was kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Right? But I think we spent enough time talking about how great the 80s was to where we have enough street cred, we have enough credibility to where we can say, hey, these songs really sucked.
This is where you totally come to for total no bias at all.
Totally awesome.
There you go.
Okay, so let's start with We Built This City by the Starship in 1985.
Yeah.
That was some kind of a comeback, right?
Yeah, I mean, Starship, right? Jefferson Starship, they're kind of, Grace Slick is still there.
From San Francisco.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be worse, but...
You know, Grace Slick used to be very attractive.
Yeah, then she went back to Marin.
Hard to imagine.
Yeah.
Because now she looks like she got beat up by a freaking ugly stick.
She's driving a Prius in Marin, yeah.
So We Built This City. I remember that getting a lot of airplay. It spent 2 weeks as the #1 song. And then there was Milli Vanilli in 1989, spending 2 weeks at the top with Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You.
Yeah, Vomit. Yeah, so that's okay. So not sure if I agree with Starship, but this one, yes, that's.
We're not asking you to agree or disagree.
No, that's what I get to do. It's part of the deal.
So, do you agree with "Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You," Milli Vanilli?
Yeah, I don't think that was.
So I bought that CD,
and that's even before it all came out that they were lip syncing. So.
Yeah, and I bought that CD, and there were like 3 songs on there that I kind of liked.
And what about the other ones?
Not good.
Yeah, so
not good.
So there you go.
But they did have a couple of hits. So that's Milli Vanilli. They're both dead now, right? Milli Vanilli?
One guy's dead. He committed suicide.
I think they both dead.
No,
they're both
are
dead.
they? No.
I think they both dead.
Yeah. Way to go, English major. No.
Okay, then there's Debbie Gibson in 88.
No, you touch my Debbie.
Foolish Beat was that song you were playing over and over and over.
Beat.
Foolish Beat was it was only #1 for 1 week.
Yeah, I don't remember that song, but Debbie Gibson was cute.
Oh yeah, she was cute. In college there was a guy in the dorms that had the balls to put a Debbie Gibson poster on his wall of the dorm. Dude, that guy got his asshole ripped. Everybody ripped him. He got more. Everybody made so much fun of that guy. Like we would take that off and put it in his bed. Like we'd cover it up. We'd take the poster off the wall and put it on the bed.
She had one of those hats on, like kind of that New York kind of. She was cute. I had Princess Diana big poster on my dorm room, and no one touched me.
They're probably scared you were a psycho killer.
But only in my dreams. Oh, come on.
How about Air Supply, the one that you love? 1981, 1 week on the top spot.
I don't know. As one of the worst songs?
Peter Cetera and Amy Grant in 1986. They were on top for 1 week.
He sings funny. He's like...
Next Time I Fall.
But he's like... He's like his mouth doesn't move when he sings. It's an odd thing. And by the way, I just saw a video of him recently trying to sing that song. He's totally not...
He's from Chicago, right?
Yeah, he came out of the Chicago band, right? But he just doesn't sound like himself anymore.
So Amy Grant never went anywhere, and Peter Cetera came out of one of the greatest bands of all time, Chicago.
Amy Grant went somewhere.
Where did she go?
She was a total Christian rocker.
Yeah, but where did that lead her?
She's married like to Vince Gill now.
Oh, so she married someone famous.
But she was famous.
Okay, I don't really remember much of her after 86.
All right.
Next Time I Fall, that was Peter Cetera and Amy Grant, 1986, 1 week at the top spot. Get Out of My Dreams and Into My Car, Billy Ocean.
Okay. Yeah.
2 weeks on top in 1988.
Yeah. Yeah.
Billy Ocean felt like a very manufactured guy. He felt like he was put together by the corporations for maybe 1 or 2 albums, and then he was out.
Okay. I kind of put that with Starship, but okay.
Wild Wild West, The Escape Club, that was in 1988. They were the #1 song for 1 week.
I don't know if I could comment as much on that.
A little bit catchy. And I will tell you, this is funny. Ebony and Ivory in 1982. This was Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson's collaboration. It's 7 weeks. 7 weeks at the top of the charts. But let me tell you something. That goes down as one of the worst collaborations I mean, of all time. They take a lot of shit, dude. I read a lot of shit about that. They barely talked to each other during
They
that
rode their
collaboration.
names to that song. Rode their names. It was versus
Terrible.
else. Yeah, I didn't care for that.
I remember the video. They were like riding on the back of a freaking hay truck somewhere. Like they were getting ready to go make out somewhere or something.
Yeah, I think they did make out, but that's superstar.
Yeah. Together Forever, Rick Astley.
Yeah. Along with Never Gonna Give You Up, kind of the same type of thing, right? Rick Astley, anything kind of Rick Astley was kind of tough to handle at times.
He was at the top for 1 week. 88 was rough, dude. You got Rick Astley, The Escape Club, and Debbie Gibson. Wow. I'm not buying it on that one.
Go ahead.
And then Lean On Me, Club Nouveau in 87.
Ugh.
Red Wine, UB40.
Oh, just repeat over and like the Eurythmics. Just over and over, saying, oh, God, annoying.
Talk about a song that gets stuck in your head for weeks. Red Wine. Oh,
anything, and that goes with like Bobby McFerrin when he came out with Don't Worry, Be Happy. Any of that, I never liked that kind of the Jamaican
fake
kind of stuff.
Fake.
It's just like, come on.
It's a little bit too much like they're trying it, right?
Like
they're trying to do it.
Just be done. God.
Well, thank God Red Wine was only on the top of the charts for 1 week. That was in 1988. The Groovy Kind of Love by Phil Collins.
Yeah.
1988, 2 weeks at the top spot. And
who wrote that? Greg Brady? Groovy?
I don't know, but Phil Collins was every channel you turned to
had
on the radio.
Everything, and then he comes up with Groovy?
No, Groovy Kind of Love.
I know, but using the word groovy? Come on.
Dude, Phil Collins will actually say in interviews that he was the most overplayed artist of the 80s.
Does he say that?
Yeah, and everything was freaking Phil Collins.
Phil Collins was everything because he got onto Miami Vice.
In the Air Tonight.
He got into Miami Vice. That was just, it exploded him.
And that's another 88. So 88 has Groovy Kind of Love, Phil Collins. That's a turd. Together Forever, Rick Astley. That's a turd in 88. Wild Wild West, 88, turd. And Your Girl, Debbie Gibson, turd. 88 was a rough year. And here we go with Whitney Houston in 88 with Where Do Broken Hearts Go? That was total 80s cheese. And that girl could sing.
Cottage cheese, yeah.
Oh, but that girl had such a great voice. She did it with her voice, right?
She's fantastic.
Unlike Madonna, who in 1987, Who's That Girl was #1 for a week.
Kind of repetitive. I don't know. I'm putting it with Starship. Yeah, but it's okay.
That was during her whole Sean Penn
it's okay, though.
move, right?
It's okay.
It was okay for you. I couldn't stand her from the jump. You thought she was like some kind of 80s icon. I can't do it.
I totally think, we got to talk more about her. She's
bubble gum, dude.
She's cool.
And then here's your other band, Karma Chameleon, the freaking Culture Club,
God.
your girlfriend,
What are they
Boy George.
doing? Why? That was just horrible.
3 weeks.
Can we just keep playing something over and over again of people singing the same thing over and over again?
3 weeks, 1984. The first of 3 straight #1 hits.
It makes me want to drink bleach. Ugh.
Yeah. Lionel Richie, I loved Lionel Richie. He was also very dominant during the 80s. But
Featured prominently here in the Chumcast.
But I will tell you, Hello is a shitty song.
Oh, God. Just say goodbye already. Absolutely.
Slow Dancing with a Boner. Hello. It's you I'm looking for.
Oh, God.
2 weeks. Oh, Sheila, Ready for the World. I like that one.
Oh, Sheila?
Yeah, that was 1985. Oh, Sheila. Don't remember it.
No, don't remember that.
I see you got a blank look.
Yeah, don't remember.
No soul going on with you.
No, none.
Oh, Sheila, Ready for the World. That was 1985. And Dionne Warwick laid a turd for 4 weeks at the top spot. That's what friends are for.
God, no, it's not what friends are for. Friends would tell you to shut up. God.
Tony.
And then you had all these girls like sing that at talent shows after that, that they were friends. So they would do duets of singing that song. Oh my God. Overplayed, overdone. Get off the stage.
Tony Basil with Mickey in 1982.
I like Mickey. I don't know. I don't know if that's that was okay.
It was pretty catchy.
It was catchy. It wasn't. I wouldn't call it bad.
I would like to see Tony Basil on a reality show on VH1 now.
There you go.
See what she's up to.
Okay.
I mean, Cyndi Lauper's touring.
She is. And she's doing some drug commercials too.
She might be done touring. I don't know. She was touring. I don't know if she is anymore. But I know tickets are like $20.
Oh, righteous price. That's good.
Okay, I'll see you there. Heaven is a Place on Earth is the last one I'm going to talk about. That's Belinda Carlisle in 1987.
That's not a bad song. That's okay.
So I never really got the Belinda Carlisle thing. Like, I thought the Go-Go's were good, but I never understood anything about Belinda Carlisle. But apparently she did quite a few solo acts.
She did solo acts, and that, and the Go-Go's kind of broke up, and then, a lot of division, I think, in there. We know some people know more about the Go-Go's than we do, but I think there was some division in there because other people were songwriters. They wanted to sing, but she was the lead singer. There was a kind of a desire to keep that consistent. So some bad blood. Everybody kind of did their own thing. She did this, was very successful with this.
I think she was boning everybody because she was doing a bunch of blow.
She was very nervous. She says that she was very uncomfortable without the Go-Go, without the girls behind her.
Without some cocaine? Without some dick?
I think those girls played hard. I'm just saying. But can I just say my one I hate from the 80s?
Yeah, toss a grenade, would you?
My one that you haven't mentioned, Lady in Red. Oh my God.
Hated it.
Shut up.
Hated it, dude. Hated it.
Just.
Who sang that?
Chris DeBurr or something like that. Some guy.
Oh, Chris DeBurg.
Is it? I don't know. It's just horrible.
Chris DeBurg.
It's like, oh Jesus! So come on.
He could, we could have put together back in the day if we were smart. We would have put together a bad number one's jail. Like we could have put Chris DeBurg in jail.
I think they're the ones that caused grunge to be born. I mean, swear to God, these guys were horrible.
All right, that wraps it up. That was More Cowbell and was brought to you by our friends at Go-Car.
Time to unplug and run.
There's never enough booze to get through this shit. Don't listen.
Follow us on Facebook and let's get stupid.
Namaste for life, bitches. Just remember, random variety is our jam. It's the Don't Listen Chumcast. Welcome back. I'm Big Red. He's the Shebs. And frankly, we're running out of gas.
We are.
Old men, man boobs, love handles.
We spent a lot on Pacifica Pier at the beginning, and then we're really emptying the tank on those horrible songs of the 80s that hit number one.
So let's get to the What the Fuck Power Poll.
Oh, nice. There we go.
And it's being brought to you by All Systems Go Data Systems.
What the Power Poll?
Okay, go to don'tlistenchumcast.com and look for our What the Fuck Power Poll.
It's at the top. It's a menu item.
And we want to know what your worst number one song of the 1980s was. I think we know that the Shebs was Chris DeBurg, Lady in Red.
Lady in Red just makes me want to.
And I'm going to go with Belinda. Belinda,
oh,
I Do
on.
Blow.
There's so many more. Really?
Dude, yeah, she does blow, dude. She was doing a ton of blow and getting laid. She
How are
was
they doing?
hammering it out.
Is this a fill-in? Are we giving them? No, this is just like a
Belinda
fill-in.
Carlisle missed her calling. She should have been in porn.
Okay, so she's cute. Yes.
Yeah, she's porky.
So I think Daniel, you'll make this a fill-in-the-blank one so we can collect your answers.
Hey, Daniel, more hugs, less drugs.
Yeah.
He hates that.
He thinks you're an idiot.
Okay,
But he's not far off base.
Okay, so we got the power poll out of the way. And let's get into Welcome to Crazy Town, which is being brought to you today by Go-Car.
Welcome to Crazy Town. All aboard!
Okay. Unleash the haters. We're letting our nipples harden. We're going all kinds of spider monkey on your heads because it's time to go to Crazy Town. So let me set a little bit of a historical context here. We're talking about the Pony Express, but let me tell you what's happening in the year 1860 in America. Abraham Lincoln was elected president with just 39% of the vote. How come we never talk about that? Yeah, we're always talking about
it's not the 80s.
We're
I don't
always
know.
talking about rigging it up. Rigging it up. It sounds like Abraham Lincoln did a little bit of rigging it up.
Okay, we'll go there on a future episode.
Joseph Smith. You know who this guy is?
Joseph Smith.
Yeah, he created the Church of the Latter-day Saints.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in 1860 in America. So the Democratic Convention was in Charleston, South Carolina, and America was divided. In fact, they were getting ready to secede from the Union there in South Carolina.
Oh.
And it was all over that one word.
What? Slavery? What?
Yeah, see? Bing! You got it. Slavery.
See, I know the answer. I should just come out and say it.
Yeah, got to go.
Yeah, okay.
Let it rip.
Everybody knows I know. Everybody knows it.
And also in 1860, the first real title bout in professional boxing happened.
What?
Yeah, they had a whole title bout. Look, we haven't had boxing for I don't even know how long, like maybe probably since the 80s. Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, and frickin', Muhammad Ali and all those guys.
Leon Spinks.
That's because people were beating the shit out of each other since 1860.
Ali was that old?
That was the first title bout.
Okay.
First title bout was in 1860. I wonder if they used gloves or if they used hands, how they did that.
I don't think gloves were even invented by then.
Also in 1860, the British Open golf tournament begins. It was his first tournament, the British Open.
1860.
So that had to have been like rocks and bamboo sticks.
My God.
What was that? Rocks and bamboo sticks and what did they use? Pebbles for freaking golf balls? That's a long time ago.
That's a long time
And
ago.
this is what I'm driving at. The Pony Express began between St. Joseph, Missouri and Sacramento, California in April of what year?
1865.
1860, you dick. Jesus. We're talking about 1860.
See, I don't know the answers. That's why I'm hesitant. That's why I shouldn't just blur it out.
So here's some things that will blow through that I don't think people realize. The Pony Express only lasted for 18 months.
I see. I didn't know. I thought that was going for a while.
The average speed of these ponies, 10 miles an hour, and they their weight was always between 120 and 135 pounds.
They're down like jockeys. This is where they invented jockeys from.
Of course, these are jockeys.
Yeah.
These are jockeys without the uniforms.
Yeah.
Right. So the riders or the couriers had to be orphans, and they also had to be under 135 pounds. So the reason why they had to be orphans was because they were all getting killed. They were all getting destroyed. They couldn't come from families. It would destroy the family. That the youngest male, like in a family, was very important, right?
So Indians are getting them. How they getting them?
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, but they can only carry 20 pounds of mail, and they were made. They had to carry a small Bible, which I thought was interesting. Huh. So it took 11 and a half days to get from St. Joe to Sacramento. They had to take alcohol has been a problem since they invented it, dude.
Yep.
They had to take a no alcohol pledge, and no firearms were issued to these idiots, these orphans that are 135 pounds. They can't drink and they don't get a gun. So, like I said, it was 11 and a half days, took 11 and a half days. So it was not profitable at all. The maintenance of these ponies was astronomical, and their care was also very expensive. And they had these way stations along the way that were very expensive to maintain as well. Here's the mind blower. So these, again, 135 pounds. They could not be over 135 pounds. They had a small Bible. They had 20 pounds of mail that they had to carry. No booze, no guns. And they had to ride. They had to cross the Rockies. They had to go through the deserts of Utah and Nevada. They had to go over the Sierra Nevada mountains to finally get into Sacramento.
That's amazing. Yeah, if you ever been out in that plains, there's nothing.
Dude, Utah, Nevada.
From Missouri up to the Rockies, nothing. Go through the Rockies, through Nevada, Utah, nothing. Oh, just horrible.
So they got paid for it, though. They got paid $25 a week.
The righteous bucks. Yeah.
So eventually, the Pony Express gets replaced by the Telegraph. 18 months in, all these horses, all these way stations, right? And the Telegraph comes in 18 months and goes, hey, we got an idea.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, we can make this far less painful. So hostile Indians killed like tons and tons. So you're talking about going through all sacred Indian territories without a gun, without booze. You're 135 pounds. They're like shooting a freaking chicken.
Yeah, and you got nothing but birthday cards, right?
Nothing but birthday. Maybe a check or two.
Yeah, just saying.
Maybe a small Bible. Hey,
sending some checks to William Ralston.
Don't shoot me. I'm a godly man.
Mr. Crocker.
Oh, they didn't have any religion. Hostile Indians were all over the place. Buffalo Bill was probably the most famous writer, and he's a dick. So he's really famous for slaughtering 20,000 buffalo all by himself.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Buffalo Bill.
Way to go, winner.
Yeah. Mark Twain, he's also kind of a dick in this story. He romanticized the whole Pony Express situation, but he did save the memory with his purely 100% fictional writing. He and William Randolph Hearst was probably reading a lot of Mark Twain's fakery, right? So Mark Twain made a bunch of money writing a bunch of fake shit about the Pony Express. So you were asking about this a few minutes ago. They had to change horses every 10 miles.
Yeah, so you just run it all out for 10 miles and then swap horses and keep going.
And the riders, they got changed out too every 100 miles.
Jesus.
Right? So the horse exchanges were actually done in seconds. They jumped off and they jumped on. And then the care of the horses and all that kind of refurb, getting the horses all, hydrated and loosened up and ready to go, right? It took a little bit of time. It took a little bit of money. So, that's basically it. I want to encourage everybody. This came from me visiting the Pony Express Museum in St. Joseph, Missouri, which is just north of Kansas City. And there's a lot of cool things to see there. The Pony Express Museum is there. Then the hotel is right across the street. The Pate House, which is where all of the Pony Express riders would stay. And then you have Jesse James's home where he was shot and killed. Also, the Jesse James Ranch is there. There's a lot of Western-y cowboy stuff that you can get into in St. Joe. So visit the Pony Express Museum in St. Joe and be thankful for both your car and your mailman. And that was Welcome to Crazy Town, and it was presented by
Go Car.
Time to unplug and run.
Watch out! Better take cover! Everything's illegal and lethal with these two butthurt OGs. Don't listen!
People, are you ready? Are you ready?
A whole lot of nothing burger right here. Don't listen.
buddy. Okay, so I'm understanding that we're running a little bit short on time.
That's what that signal means.
I thought the time was irrelevant for the season finale.
I thought so too, but no.
Okay, so let's get into Holla, which is being brought to you by our friends at the Fiesta Corporate Party Planners.
Holla! Holla!
Holla.
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 Okay, let's see what I got here. Thank you, Rachel, for showing up and giving me the hollas that I handpicked.
She's really the only reliable one, if you ask me.
So let's see. We got Bigfoot, and he is hanging out at the casino.
Oh, we're not doing stupid names again, are we?
I'm not doing any of this. I handpicked these because I thought they were pretty cool. This guy is Bigfoot at the casino, and he says the Cow Palace episode was kick-ass. Thanks for all the memories. Moondog, Maine, and big time wrestling.
Okay.
Do you remember that? You never went to the Cow Palace, right?
No. I went to a train show once, but that was later in life.
I think that was kind of the first thing. One of my first memories was waking up with a Zenith TV on a Saturday morning and watching, Moondog, Maine do his whole fake wrestling thing.
Oh yeah,
that was probably back in the early 70s, right?
There we go.
So they're probably going to knock down that. They keep talking about knocking down that Cow Palace all the time.
It looks like crap. I don't know.
You haven't been there.
No, but I'm just saying.
You have very little street cred.
It's called the Cow Palace.
Anyway, Bigfoot at the casino. We certainly do appreciate. Oh, he says. Lots. Oh, we did the bragger thing. So I want to talk about braggers. Yeah. Braggers suck. There are so many braggers, especially online. And by the way, your Facebook page sucks. I got to take the good with the bad.
If you talk how much you suck, is that called bragging?
I don't know, but the whole reason why we wrote that whole segment on braggers is because of Facebook.
Yeah, that's right.
That is the entire inspiration.
Remember
for
we had
that.
that thing about the peacock. Everybody show your feathers. Everybody just wants to show. People want to show everybody how great they are, how much stuff they have, how wonderful their life is.
Yeah, and if people really just take a look at that, it's kind of gross.
It's stupid.
It's kind of gross. All right, let's see what we got. We got. This is a unique name. Sinner from Mars. Suck it, bitches. Punk biatches. California bitches. Whoa. That's coming out the gate right there.
Criminy. At least they're using the words you use.
They want to talk about go-kart in Vegas. So went to Vegas, tried go-kart in Vegas, and it kicked ass.
Yeah, it's a good one out there.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Nathan from Go-Kart was in 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's doing well. It's doing good.
I thought Vegas was a bust.
No, it's good.
Vegas is a bust. What do you go? You don't go there to gamble anymore. You go there to go see U2 at the Sphere.
And ride go-kart there.
Oh, you get go-kart to the U2 show.
Absolutely.
Because there's no more $5 buffets there.
There isn't. No.
It's all $50 buffets.
That's correct.
Okay, so obviously that's some good pub. That's some good pub for go-kart.
That's a nice review. Probably from Nathan probably wrote that. Yeah.
No, this is Sinner from Mars, but it could be him.
You never know. That's why the names are stupid.
So he says, Go-Kart was kick-ass, and oh yeah, the guitar solos. Journey and Y&T had the best solos ever.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to argue with that.
Well, Y&T, I don't know.
Oh, you've never seen Y&T?
No, I did.
Oh, you did?
Well, I was in a band that was going to open up for Y&T.
They're hard to compete with. They are very fun. That's a San Jose band.
Yeah, no, we were all set. Then the show got canceled, so that was disappointing. But leading up to the show, we started listening to Y&T, so we knew their music.
Okay, Drew, the LA DJ. It's your boy. This guy is always heckling us.
You know what? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
he's back again, and he's bragging. He's talking about bragging too.
And he's
just kidding.
I don't think Orange County's LA, but that's Drew. That's a
different
you're
gonna
story.
love that. You're gonna love this. He's like, it's showtime, go time, fire it up, dude. That shit is so cheesy, old white boys. You got very little room for error.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
And then he says, "Love ya."
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
So Hey, we gotta appreciate Drew, the LA DJ, because he just sent us a check for $250, so he can say whatever he wants,
he
man.
did not. Did he really?
Yeah, $250.
Rachel. Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't know if Rachel is checking the mail. I don't know who's checking the Venmo, or I don't know who's doing that, but I heard $250 from Drew.
All right, on Drew. Okay. Well, Orange County can be LA if you want. That's fine.
And Trina in Sacramento. This is the last one. All right, we're done. So, wait, we're done.
We know Trina, right?
We're done.
That's
It's kind
it?
of sad. It's dawning on me.
That season 4 is over?
It's dawning.
Yeah, you get a little hiatus here.
Yeah, a little staycation.
We'll see. And by the way, I enjoyed, kind of make a personal observation here.
Don't get emotional.
I enjoyed the fast lanes more than I thought I would. So I thought the focus on one topic, for a little bit longer time. I was going
Less time.
less time, but I mean more than a segment, but less than a full show.
Right.
I actually enjoyed doing that more, and actually enjoyed looking at the stuff that's posted and kind of the mix that's out there. So it was fun. It was good.
You did a great job working with those guys producing that stuff too.
Yeah, it was mostly Evan, but that's okay.
But I mean, that's no joke, right? You have to take time away just to check it out, to get it to me, so we can make sure that it's worth, putting out there.
It's all work,
for the Crickets.
Yeah, and as long as Michael and Doug stay out of our way, everything's pretty good.
But I think, do we have anything different in store?
As far as I know, season 5 is going to be 6 full episodes and 6 fast lanes.
So we're going the same route.
I think it's all the same. And then they're releasing, I think, for even smaller length content, they're releasing highlights of, like, On This Day in History, Crazy Town, more cowbell. So there's a mix out there for everybody. It's fun. It's nice.
Okay, that sounds good. So Trina in Sacramento, every time I listen, I feel smart. I swear
we know
God.
what Trina is. Could that be her?
This is the whole.
Trina's not a universal word.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
That it could be Trina from Carmel.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know. There's probably a lot of Trinas in Sacramento.
Yeah,
but they hand me these things kind of. I don't think this is one that I picked. But anyway, it's pretty sneaky. Every time I listen, I feel a little smarter. Lots of hidden history, and your California stories from the 80s are the absolute best. More cowbell. She loves more cowbell. And she wants us to get an Instagram page. She's like, can you get an Instagram page? Doesn't that connect somehow to...
Remember, that's on the list, but that's an Is Chill thing. We got to...
Yeah, I mean, I would love to not have anything to do with any kind of social media at all.
If Daniel was here, he could do it. But that's a Daniel project, but he's not here today.
Just having to look at social media is torture for me.
Yeah. But I've been enjoying. They've been posting a lot recently, a lot of different of our topics with images of our topics and stuff. It's been fun. I've been liking that stuff.
Okay, then you should take the horse by the reins, dude. You should take the frickin' cow by the bell. You should take the whole charge of that whole situation.
No, thanks. I'm good.
Because you know those guys take a lot of pop shots and they throw these DMs. They don't give us a thumbs up. They don't give us a subscription. They don't give us any kind of like real juice, but they do slide into the DMs and say, "You suck."
They do, and we know that people are clicking and listening by the numbers. So there you go.
Don't tell them that.
All right, I'm just saying.
That's like the 007 shit, bro.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so are we out of here?
We're out of here.
You don't have anything emotional. You don't want to cry. You don't want to give a hug.
As always, I appreciate
and a tug.
I appreciate you, Big Red. I enjoy this, what we do together, and looking forward to next season here in a couple months.
All right, so we will catch you. We are done. We will catch you after our staycation if we survive, and we might even do a vacation. We might even do a vacation with Chevy Chase. Who knows? But all I know right now is school is out for summer. So I want you guys to remember us when we come back. If we do come back, I might file for divorce. We never know. But anyway, if you're feeling down or, you're thinking about it, don't do it. Call the Suicide Prevention Hotline at 866-903-3787. And remember that you know what we want, that all that we want is on the other side of fear.
Bye, Felicia.
Don't Listen. A Basic Chumcast has been an exclusive presentation of Whetstone Entertainment in association with Is Chill Productions. Subscribe, follow, like, and share us while on your favorite social media hangouts and our YouTube channel. We're not into begging, but if you like us, review us and support us by continuing to check us out on your favorite podcast platforms. Find more fun and hit us with your feedback at don'tlistenchumcast.com.
Yeah, that's fantastic.